Good evening, hello and welcome. You're watching CNN News 18 and I'm Poonam Burde. There's lots lined up for you on this edition, but let's get you started with breaking news coming in right here from the national capital. Ahead of Republic Day, the Delhi police have arrested two accused with alleged terror links. In shocking revelations that have now been made, cops have come out and said that Naushad and Jagjit, the two accused, were being handled by a suspected Lashkar-e-Toiba terrorist. It was an LeT handler that they were reporting back to. Jagjit's handler was a Canada-based Arshdeep Dalla, who is a designated terrorist. They were being funded and were planning to target right-wing leaders and preparing for the same before they were arrested yesterday during a raid. Now remember, it was the Delhi Police's special cell that arrested both of these from Jahangirpuri and recovered two military-grade grenades, several pistols and cartridges from them as well.
में जो जगजीत जग्गा है, इसका हैंडलर कनाडा बेस्ड अर्शदीप डाला, जो कि एक डेजिग्नेटेड टेररिस्ट है, वो है। और नौशाद जो दूसरा इसमें आदमी है, नौशाद पे पहले भी मर्डर के केसेस हैं। और नौशाद का क्रॉस बॉर्डर एक LET SI हैंडलर है जो सस्पेक्टेड है, वो उसको हैंडल कर रहा था। इनकी फंडिंग हो रही थी और ये एक बड़ी राइट विंग लीडर्स को टारगेट करने की प्लानिंग बना रहे थे, जिसके लिए तैयारी कर रहे थे आने वाले महीने।
Two people have been arrested, 2 hand grenades and 3 pistols have been recovered. One of the elements was in touch with Arshdeep Dalla, who is a designated terrorist. The other, Naushad, who is also having a long record of criminal history for more than 30 years. He was also in touch with cross-border elements. They had been given different tasks and they were on to different plans, which we are yet to fully establish.
This is the very residence from where these accused have been nabbed, and in fact I'll walk you through the residence of these particular accused. You can see this is the particular house which was raided by the police on the Friday night, and in fact from this very residence, from this very rented accommodation, the police has found 2 hand grenades, and in fact they've also found live cartridges and 3 pistols. And in fact what we are given to understand is that the name of these 2 accused remains to be Jagjit Singh and Naushad. In fact, the police has also maintained that these accused have been booked under UAPA Act, and in fact they have been sent for a 14-day police remand as well.
Yash, my colleague, now joins us for more details on that. Yash, some very startling claims have now been made by the Delhi Special Cell, who is investigating this particular case. There are links to Pakistan and a bigger terror plot right ahead of Republic Day that has now been unearthed.
Well, yes, absolutely, Poonam. These are the very startling revelations in this very case. And in fact, this very statement by the Delhi Police's additional commissioner, Pramod Kushwaha, that these people were actually planning to target certain right-wing leaders, a big statement. And in fact, these two were actually nabbed on Thursday. And upon investigation and interrogation, police raided their residence, a rented accommodation in Balaswad area, and in fact the police recovered grenades, pistols, and in fact live ammunition from there. And in fact CNN News 18 had reported earlier also that these 2 suspected terror accused have links with certain anti-India organization, and in fact these organizations remain to be Khalistani movement organization. And also now the police has clarified that these people also have had links with Lashkar-e-Toiba. So this remains to be a big victory, as we can say, for the Delhi police, because this entire module has been busted by the Delhi police's special cell just ahead of 26th January. And in fact, when we reported from their residence early in the morning, we also found that these people were actually not very regular at the very place where police raided police raided and recovered all those live ammunitions. And in fact, when we were on the spot, when we spoke to certain of the residents in the area, they said there was nothing suspicious about these two. So this shows that how well trained these people were. And in fact, the police has also maintained that the links which they found to these anti-national elements, this investigation will be taken further, and the police will be carrying out certain other investigative theories also, and in fact they will be taking cognizance of these people, and in fact these people are in a 14-day police remand, and so the police will be interrogating them further to understand the larger conspiracy in this entire case.
Right, so larger conspiracy is being investigated, whether or not these two are linked to any more people that are in the country and what the exact plot was. All of those details will now have to be investigated. It is already the 15th of January, Yash. 26th January is not far ahead. Now, it is... this plot really has come to the fore. The cops actually stumbled upon it, not directly. It was by chance. We're given to understand that it was a completely different case that was under investigation, that for which the raids were conducted, and that is when these two accused were arrested, and then more details spilled out.
Well, absolutely, Poonam, because the cops had arrested these two very accused on Thursday night, and when upon interrogation, the police came to know about the larger conspiracy over here. When they raided their residence, they found the grenades, and in fact those were the military-grade grenades, and in fact the pistols were found and live cartridges were found. So it was actually, later turned out to be a bigger conspiracy than just targeted killings, which the cops were actually probing. And in fact, upon the arrival during the raid times also, the FSL team was also there with these very cops, and in fact they found one blood stain, and upon that investigation they also found a body which was later chopped into certain pieces, and which was found in a nearby drainage system. So this entire investigation and raid turned out to be a bigger win for the police, because they were actually investigating for one targeted killing, and later it turned out to be a bigger plot,
right,
just ahead of the 26th of January.
Right, a big plot there being unearthed by the police for the moment. Yash, thank you so much for getting us the latest.